What is the deal, members of the Allegiance? Today we're going to be doing a 3 round mock draft. We're not going to do it fast. We're going to do it normal. Um, it's going to include trades. I'm going to try to maneuver my way around in the top 3 rounds. Um, Maybe go from the third into the second, or maybe from the second into the first. It all depends on how it lines up. We're just going to do a quick mock draft. We are getting close, you guys. Next week, draft jumps off 27th of April through the 29th, man. Hey, what is our Raiders going to do? We're going to find out in just over a week. Let's get it. Let's get it. So with that being said, man, hey, welcome. Thank you guys for supporting this channel by becoming members. And I will continue to give you guys exclusive content only here at the Allegiance. So with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and let's do our thizzle. All right. So we're gonna set up this draft, man, and like I said, I got it set for 3 rounds. We're gonna do it normal. I'm gonna maneuver, you know what I mean, as we go. So we already got our team, the Raiders, selected. So let's get this thing cracking. Let's get this thing cracking, y'all. Let's get started. Let's get started. All right. So this is gonna be my thinking. All right. So we're gonna jump into this, man. We're gonna make this shit jump. All right, now it's on us. Here we go with the trades. You have the Texans willing to give us the 12th round pick, and then offensive tackle T. Howard for the 7th. Now, as I'm looking at what is available right now, who is there? Tyree Wilson. See, is it worth us moving back right now because of so many needs we have on the defense, and with the quality players that's right now at the top of the board at the 7th pick in the first round? Do we want to bypass that, dropping back and still getting good quality talent, but not exactly the quality that we have ranked on our board? That's the question. So you do have Tyree Wilson, right? That's definitely one person we can definitely go after. I'm not going to do Anthony Richardson this high. I don't think that's a good thing to do. You do have Myles Murphy. Now, could we possibly move back and still do something? Yes, we can. Going back to 12, I think yes. But if you want my 7th round, my 7th pick, and you just want to give me a tackle and the 12th pick, bruh, let's see what these other teams offer. Now we got the Bengals that want to give us the 28th, give us the 60th, as well as their offensive tackle Jay Williams and wide receiver T. Boyd. Now that sounds damn good, but do we want to drop from 7 all the way to 28? We're damn near at the bottom where we are at the bottom of the first round. Does that make sense? I know they're throwing in tackle and receiver. Both of those we can definitely use. But I don't want to drop. I want nice, fresh talent. I want talent that if I sign in the first round, we got them for the next 5 years. I don't want to go back from 7 to 28, and what we get at 28 will be in no comparison to what we could have got at 7. You know what I mean? So that's another offer on the table. Is from the Bengals. So let's go on to see who the third option is. Mr. Derek Carr and his New Orleans Saints. Well, Saints, you want to take our 7th and give us the 29th, the 40th, the 71, and the 2024, the Denver 2nd round pick? Well, Saints, guess what we gonna do? We ain't gonna be able to do it. Fuck no, I'm not dropping back from 7 to 29. Are you serious? So there's talent in the draft, but we want top tier quality. So you know what? I'm rejecting your offer. I'm rejecting the Bengals offer, and I'm rejecting the Texans offer. Now, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do something a little interesting, dog. We're gonna do something very, very interesting. Let's see if I can work this one out. So that's the bottom of the first round, right? let's go ahead and let's say I'm not going to deal with the enemy. How far up am I willing to move? See, what I like to target, if I want to try to move back into the first round, target a team that has multiple first round picks that don't feel like we can't give that up. We can't afford to do it. Seattle is one of those teams. So Seattle have the 20th pick. So what I'm going to do is propose a trade to Seattle to move back into the first round also by giving them a second. We'll maneuver around and see exactly what we can offer. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to propose a trade. We're going to go to the NFC. No, we don't. We want to go to the NFC and we want to go to the Seahawks, right? So we got our Seahawks. Now, I want to give the Seahawks second round pick, third round pick, and we got a shitload of fifths. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna go second round pick, third round pick, fifth round pick, and what we want in return is their 20th. Now let's see what happens. Propose this trade. Yes, I want to give them our second, our third, and a fifth. It was declined. All right. So what we gonna do? We're gonna do it again. See, with the extra picks we got in the later rounds, I can afford to give those up. It's just gonna bring up, but we're gonna have high quality type players. I don't want to overdo it. So look, now what they're gonna do? They're gonna make me do something like this. Let's try this. We're gonna give them our second round pick, our third round pick, because in essence, the way I'm looking at it is turning a second rounder into a first rounder. So even if we don't have a second, I'm fine with that because it becomes a first rounder by what I'm about to do. So we give them a second, we'll give them a third because we have 2/3. So we won't be butt ass naked in the third round with no picks. Fourth, we only got one. I'm not giving up a fourth. I can give you a fifth. You know what? What if I give you 2 fifths? And the later rounds, we'll give you that second ooh, they even got on here. I could give up ooh, you know what? I might try to shake this roster up, y'all. Not shake it up, but what if we were to go ahead and give, well, we could keep our, you know what? Fuck it, let's do this shit. Watch this shit. Let's take these back. Let's go ahead and give them a second. You know what? No, this is what we gonna do. Fuck it, I'm gonna do something off the hook, y'all. We gonna go Josh Jacobs for their 20th. And let's see what other rounds they got multiple picks in. They have first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Shit, if I give you, I'm gonna give you Josh Jacobs for a first round pick and a think, Terry. Think. Let's go a first and a third. Let's see if these motherfuckers bite on this. I'm just curious. I'm gonna give you Josh Jacobs. I want a first round pick and a third round pick. Nope. They said, fuck you, pay me. All right, bitch. We're gonna work this out because I got a thing I want to do and who I'm after. So I'm gonna give you Josh Jacobs for your 20th. You know what? I'm gonna throw in. Let me see where your third pick at. Your third pick is 52, and our third pick is 70. So we're gonna upgrade our third. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you our third at 70, and then you're gonna give us your third at 52. And then They're gonna be like, you upgrading, you giving us that pick, and all you no. We gotta give them one more pick to make this work, but we gotta make it worthwhile. So like I said, in essence, we are giving up, or what? No, we're just trading a player. So we're trying to get, if we're gonna try to do that, we gotta make it worth their while. We gotta make it worth their while for real. So like I said, let's turn. We're gonna turn. Well, I could do that by itself. What is Josh Jacobs' value? You know what? To sweeten the deal, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give him one of our fifths because we got a shitload of them. Oh, that's 2024. So first, second, third. We're gonna give him. That's our second, third. Let's give him fourth. I'm gonna do that. 52 is nah. I don't think they're gonna do that shit. You know what? I can keep it simple. And I gotta sweeten it for these fools, man. That's a second. That's our third round. Do we want to give them the second, third round? Because you're already gonna give them a third or a third round pick already at 70. Okay, if they say no, I'm gonna say fuck it. Damn, they decline. Okay, let's go. Okay, one more time, one more again. That's what I'm gonna do. How about we just give you Josh Jacobs and you just give us this number 20 pick? How about that? Oh, they decline that shit too? You bitch. Punk ass fucking C-cock. You son of a bitch. Oh no, we gonna pride it. You know what? I'm not even gonna give you that. All right, because I know about. Let's see. If I give you this and I give you this for this, what say you? Oh, these motherfuckers is greedy. You bitches already had 2 fucking picks. You old long nosed, beaked ass bird looking motherfucker. All right. You can't tell me Josh Jacobs ain't worth that shit, but they might think, oh well, he ain't signed his franchise tag. You know what I mean? We not guaranteed he gonna stick with the team if you know what I mean, if you do that shit. I'm like, well shit. Let's we got 2 3s, 1 4. Let's see if y'all motherfuckers do this shit. Nope. Alright, fuck Seattle, we moving on. So with our pick at number 7, fuck the trade because the motherfuckers wasn't gonna bite. So at number 7, what I am doing, I am taking the best available. He's ranked 5th and we are at 7, so it is good value. Mr. Tyree Wilson. Welcome to the Silver and Black, my guy. Yes, sir. So Seattle didn't want to budge on the trade. Fuck Seattle. That's why y'all motherfuckers rain all the time. So we're gonna keep it moving. We gonna keep it moving. Motherfuckers wouldn't take a trade from us. Come on now. You mark ass bitches. Bam. Oh no, I ain't gonna trade with the Chiefs. You know what? Cancel. Let it keep going. So we're getting ready to hit round 2. Who's on the board right now? Oh, if Kincaid, oh, that's the tight end, Kincaid. I don't want the tight end, linebacker, Simpson. Damn, that's a bunch of offensive motherfuckers. How did the draft start off? C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young, Will Anderson. Will Levis went to the Colts. Jalen Carter went to Seattle. Christian Gonzalez went to Detroit. I'm trying to see where Witherspoon went to the Philly, to the Eagles. Miles Murphy went to the Texans. Bryce Breeze, Jets. Joey Porter Jr. went to New England. Anthony Richardson went to motherfucking Green Bay. What? And you got Love there? That's very, very interesting. That's very interesting. Oh. All right, so how we going? Let's go ahead and resume the motherfucking draft. Let's go. We just gonna let it play out in its natural order. The one I'm gonna try to trade back into this. Oh, here go. Right when I say some shit. So we got the 38th. They want to give us 42 and 82. 42 and 82, and we're dropping back from 38 to 42. Only 4 spots. Who was on the board that they might want? Oh, the edge out of LSU, huh? Because Tampa Bay be defense. Oh, but Cansey is sitting there at D tackle. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to say Tampa Bay Bucks. Fuck you because of the 2002 Super Bowl. Eat a dick. This is our time to get 3 pick sixes on your bitch ass. Reject your whole ass. Cleveland Browns? No, you ain't gonna get our dude either. You boo-boo, doo-doo, brown looking motherfucker, you. Bam. You know what I'm about to do. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gather around because I'm the new fool in town and my sounds laid down body underground. Welcome to the Silver and Black. Elijah Cansey. Beep.
Second from the top is ineligible. Here is Hill sacked. First one of the day. This big man's everybody. He's right here. He's going to come through. And watch what happens when the running back tries to take him on. So he gets past the guard, dumps the running back.
Going. Tucker in motion. Fake to him. Sack. This crowd loves it. Elijah Cansey.
Come on now. Come on. Who wants the business? We got it. Let's go. Okay, do we want to try to trade back into the 3rd round? B? Let's see. Let's see. I know we are. We got 2 third rounders. Let's see if we can get somebody to bite. Let's fuck with the Washington Red. Who's on the board at least? Let's see. Who's worth? Drew Sanders, linebacker. Oh shit. Jack Campbell though. You know what? DJ Turner, the corner from Michigan. Bruh. Like I said, we're only doing the 3-round draft. We got 2 thirds. Do we stick with our 2 thirds or do we try to move back? You know what? Do we move back into the 2nd round for one of these big names? Not big names, but a big need. Let's say that. Big need, Do we do that? Because I think I can swing it. I think I might be able to swing it depending on who on this board. Depending on who on this board do we go after. DJ Turner, corner at from Michigan with the, what was it, 4? Did he have a 4.3, 4.2 speed or some shit? Over 200 pounds, the fastest dude timed at the combine, over 200. I like DJ Turner too, though. And we do need corners. And we cannot let the corner slip past us. Do we wait until the third round to see if we can get some type of decent corner? We could. Do we go Jack Campbell at linebacker? Out of Iowa? We could do that. Where's the other linebacker that I was talking about? Oh, Drew Sanders. That's another one. What to do? Or one of those three guys I just mentioned, DJ Turner, Campbell, and Sanders, are they worth giving up 2 third-round picks to move up and try to grab just one player? Or do we sit and let the draft just fall to us? Because as we see, I tried to maneuver a trade with Seattle in the first round. They didn't bite on it. Now I would target right now the Washington Commanders, shoot them 2/3 for their second-round pick, 47 overall. Should we do it? Like I said, this ain't a real draft. It's a mock draft. We just doing 3 rounds regular. Do we do it? But 3 names are there. So that means some of these could drop down to, you know what? Let's do it the right way. Fuck a trade. Like I said, we're only doing 3 rounds. Fuck a trade. Let's let this shit play out. I'm just curious. Let's just see how this shit play out. Let's resume the damn draft and see how this play out. Because it's the third round, and we got 2, like you said. Remember, we got 2 third-round picks because of the trade of Waller to the Giants. So let's just let nature take its course. You feel me? Let's see how this unfolds. Who's coming off the board? Oh, the edge dude out of USC. All right, now we're in the third. We got 2 third-round picks, y'all. So you know the second one is at the bottom, but still, it's still our pick. So we're gonna let nature take its course now. Punk ass Tampa Bay want to fuck with us again, bruh. I'm not taking no more. I tried to get y'all trade earlier. Y'all didn't want to fuck. Well, not Tampa Bay. I'm not giving Tampa Bay shit. Oh, Baltimore, fuck you. Remember 2000 AFC Championship? Yeah. Fuck Saragusa. Rest in peace. And fuck your whole squad. Reject. All right. Here we go. Oh, no, Sewell, Oregon. You know, hey, Ducks. Where you at, Ducks? That's right. The Duck call. Do we call on him? He's the number 1 right now. He's at the top of the board. 3rd round. He's sitting right there. We do need a linebacker. Do we go that route? But if you see right underneath him, who do you see? Who do you see right underneath him right here? Do we Hendon Hooker? Do we go Hendon Hooker? Or we go Sewell? You know what? Let's see. My. Where we at right now? We got 2 picks. We went edge and we went DT. So we're solidifying our trenches on the defense. That's what you want to do, though. Now, what about the second level? Linebackers. Bruh. We got to go Sewell, man. We got to go at 6'1", 246. He was killing it at Oregon. There is no other place to start this section than with Sewell's sheer physicality. His size is a conduct for a devastating ability to come downhill, stack and shed blocks, and fill gaps in the run game. Oh, yeah. So you know what? We do need linebacker. Now it's a toss-up. Hendon Hooker, do you go linebacker or do you go a quarterback that takes care of you, that you will not have to worry about going to the draft next year getting a quarterback? He's a little bit older. What made him drop this far? I think one of his age, and two, the ACL. People are not sure how the ACL is going to hold up. But when healthy, Hendon Hooker has the arm. He's mobile. You know what I mean? Not the fastest dude, but he's mobile. 6'4", 222. High accuracy rate when it comes to completing passes. Low turnovers when it comes to INTs. Hendon Hooker had a total of 5 interceptions 2 years combined. 2 years combined. For 2 years combined, only 5 interceptions. Now, Mr. Caleb Williams that comes out next year that everybody's a fan of, he had 5 this past season. So, do we go quarterback? That'll alleviate us having to search for one unless he doesn't pan out, but at least we got to go through the process to see if he does. I think he's a 1-year sit. Let him learn the system, the scheme behind Garoppolo, and then with that out that you have in Garoppolo's contract to get out of it after year 1, if Hooker is ready, changing of the guard. But we know how our defense is thin. We still got one more pick in this 3rd round. Sewell, I doubt, will be there at 100. Hooker is there right now. But a lot of people like Max Duggan. What is it, the TCU quarterback? But I like everything that Hooker has already. God-given. 6'4", 222, mobile, accurate, doesn't turn over the ball, strong arm, can make any throw. It's just the knock on him. The question marks are things that I believe in age for a quarterback shouldn't matter. And this is why I say that. See, a lot of people look at quarterbacks, like quarterbacks is one of the positions that has the longest longevity in a career in football. The longest longevity. Because most of the rules that the NFL comes up with are rules to protect the quarterback. It's like they treat quarterbacks with baby gloves. So this is why I say that. When Tom Brady went down with his ACL, NFL changed the rule. When the quarterback's in the pocket, you cannot hit him from the knee and below. So now a quarterback's knee to the ground is protected in the pocket. Another rule change due to concussions. You cannot hit a quarterback from the neck up. So now the quarterback is protected from the shoulder to the top of his head and from the knee to the ground. So all that's left is from the shoulder to the knee is the only place that you can hit this dude, which in between there, ain't no major injuries happening. Nothing severe to end your career. So the age on the quarterback, like I said, is one of the longest careers you can have as a quarterback. The league protects them. You know what I mean? At 25 years old, you sit him down, he'll be 26. How old was Garoppolo when we just signed him on? Bingo. So quarterbacks are different ages. How old was Rich Gannon when we brought him in and he took us to the Super Bowl? You know what I mean? Jim Plunkett, he was 31 when we brought him in and he took us to 2 Super Bowls. See, the older you get, the more knowledgeable you are. Plus, Hooker had more time playing football than these other guys in this draft. So to me, the more years you got playing football is the more years of experience you have over anyone else. So to be able to dissect defenses, to be able to see everything and anticipate, you done developed that longer than others have. That adds to your repertoire of being a quarterback. The ACL, I don't think is a big issue because nowadays in modern medicine, ACLs you come back from easy. Look at Odell Beckham just got him the bag from Baltimore. coming off of 2 ACL tears. ACLs is not an issue. Now Achilles is a different story. That'll bring down your explosiveness. You know what I mean? You're never the same with an Achilles. But we're talking about an ACL. You know how many different ligaments there are in the knee? I mean, you got to worry about the patella tendon, the meniscus, which is like the padding between to keep you from being bone to bone. You got the ACL, MCL, ICL, LCL. You got many different ligaments in the leg, in the knee area. So it's not a component in the knee that just solely works by itself. You only have one Achilles. You tear that, now you see how devastating that can be. You tear an ACL or anything else, there's some ligaments in the knee that you tear with. You can self-heal without surgery. You know what I mean? But ACLs, meniscus, those can become problematic if reoccurring, especially the meniscus. You know what I mean? Because they'll start getting to the point where they'll start removing some of the meniscus, and next thing you know, you become bone on bone. You know what I mean? And that right there is all bad. Then you have to go through probably microfracture surgery. Now, what microfracture surgery is? See, I'm teaching y'all some medical stuff. Microfracture surgery is when they scar the bone to develop scarring on it to act as like it's not a new meniscus, but it acts as a buffer between both bones grinding. So it's the scar tissue on the bone that becomes like a new padding between the bones to keep them from grinding together. That's microfracture. But you don't come back 100% from that either. A lot of basketball players have had that. You know what I mean? I think Chris Webber had microfracture surgery, as well as some other linemen from the NFL as well, due to the meniscus just depleting, and now you just have bone on bone. Because the meniscus is like a spongy part in between the bones to keep the friction, you know what I mean, from happening. So, am I worried about Hooker? No. I think him being older could be an advantage, and the ACL is nothing that I'm worried about. So with that being said, we still have another pick in this round. So Hendon Hooker, Sewell, do you want to solidify your quarterback position for many years to come? Or do you want to get a linebacker that can help your D now, but we'll have to rely on Garoppolo for God knows how many years? You know what I mean? And I'm not saying God knows, like, oh, he's just a horrible, you know what I mean, choice. I'm just saying, how long until we find our own quarterback in the draft that can be that next dude to lead this team to championships? I want our own homegrown quarterback. Now is an opportunity to do that with Hooker. And I think Hooker is smart enough to play this game in this offense, as well as maybe he gets a chip on the shoulder from all the teams that passed him up more than once, and then rewards us by whooping all their ass every time we face them. So what I'm going to do is, since we got another pick, we can get a linebacker still. But Hooker, welcome to the Silver and Black. Now, after that long ass rant, you know what I mean? Let's continue to our last and final pick of today's mock draft. Like I said, 3 rounds. I was going to include trades, but the trades wasn't working the way I was hoping they did, and I didn't want to waste time with you guys on there. Like, would you just hurry the fuck up? Yeah, I'm hurrying the fuck up. So now we're going to continue on to our very last pick of today of this mock draft, which will be number 100. So what we're going to do at 100 is we're going to keep it a buck. Let's go. All right. Let's look at this. I don't even want to look at the board until it's time. Okay, it's time. Now, we could go, we could go Jordan Battle, safety out of Alabama. I like him, yes. No running backs, please. Oh, look at Mr. Derry. Oh, my God. We got a linebacker in sight, Sean. Deion Henley. Remember I told we wasn't getting Sewell? Let's see. Let me tell you, Henley, 6 foot 225. The NFL level prospects, you expect to see them pop off the tape. And that's exactly what Henley does. His oh, that's right. Henley was the one that used to be a former wide receiver. So that helps him out a lot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't get Sewell. We got Hooker, but now check this out. Or do we go safety? Because this draft is not deep at linebacker. Let me tell you once again, this draft is not deep at linebacker. So if you can get a linebacker within the first 3 rounds, I would think, and that's what you need, I think you would shoot for him that early. Because then the talent pool drops off at linebacker. Next year, a better prospect of linebackers will be in next year's draft. But as far as now, and like I said, we're only doing 3 rounds, so we still got 4, 5, 6, and 7 to cover other aspects of needs we have. But linebacker is a need. I like Henley, right? But the secondary in this draft, corners and safeties, they're deep. They're deep AF. And I'm not saying Air Force Ones. I'm saying they're deep as fuck. You feel me? But Battle is a dude from Alabama that I do like. I like his size at 6'1", 209 pounds. I like big secondary. Everybody know this. I like him over 6 foot and over 200 pounds. So at least 6 foot, at least 200 pounds. I like the size because I'm looking for durability. I'm looking for somebody that can cover tight ends, wide receivers, slot wide receivers, big wide receivers. I want somebody that's physically able to endure the physicality that a tight end will bring to him, but tall enough to be able to cope with the tall wide receivers and tight ends as well. And the speed to be able to go ahead and keep up with these faster wide receivers too. That's why DJ Turner I like DJ Turner at corner. You know what I mean? Nice size, fast. He can keep up with the fastest. Big enough to be physical with, you know what I mean, the tight ends. So that's why I liked him. At safety though, Battle is one of those dudes on my list. 6+, 200+. That's always been my target numbers for secondary players this year. And I think that's what the Raiders are focusing on too. Because so far, majority of the prospects they brought in on their top 30 visits, at least 6 foot, 200 pounds. Or close to 200, like 197, 196, where, you know, about 4 or 5 pounds will put them at 200. You know what I mean? But that's been the measurables that this team has been bringing in. But like I said, they're deep at secondary in this draft. That's not an issue. Linebacker is not as deep. So when you have a linebacker at your fingertips, what I say to do is I say go ahead and get Deion Henley, linebacker out of Washington State.
hit as he throws, the ball pops out. They're looking like it's a fumble on the field. They throw the beanbag down as Deion Henley getting to the quarter.
Try to get the first down.
31, Jaden Ott, hit and dropped the loss. Deion Henley blasting through for the Cougars.
He goes from Cougar to Raider, just like that. And there you have it. As you see our picks, come on, bruh. 3 rounds and this is what I did, or what we did. We can fool around in first round and we get Mr. Tyree Wilson, man, an edge rusher that we needed. Then in the second round, we come back with Kalijah Kancey, a defensive tackle that we needed. You feel me? Then we come behind that. We got our quarterback that we no longer have to do a quarterback search. I like this guy's measurables and his potential between the ears and physically. You feel me? And then last but not least, linebacker, Washington State, Deion motherfucking Henley. I grade this out as an A. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. First 3 rounds, 4 picks, and look what we got. We took care of defense and we solidified our quarterback for years to come. Like that. So with that being said, man, shout out to the Allegiance, man. Hey, I like this shit. Let's go ahead and head back. So there you have it, man. That's been our 3-round mock draft for 2023. The draft kicks off next week, April 27th on a Thursday, 28th Friday, 29th Saturday, man. It's all on the Raiders. We got 12 picks as we stand right now. Maybe we could do some maneuvering up and down or even stay put and get the best available player of need. You know, like I always say about this time, you feel me? So with that being said, man, shout out to you guys, man. Thank you once again for being a member of this channel, supporting the Allegiance and the Raiders Allegiance movement, man. Hey, NWA all day, baby. Hey, with that being said, I'm Lunatic Raider. You have been watching the mock draft with the Allegiance, members only. Thank y'all for participating, man. I'll see you again next weekend when we do it one more time. The very last time till the show begins. So with that being said, man, hey, go Raiders. Let's get this motherfucking draft to a T, y'all. Let's go. Salute to y'all, man, the real MVPs of this shit, man. I see y'all on the other side, man. Raiders out. You already know.